Hello friends, I hope you have a great time. Welcome in this session. We have a type of sentences. Type of sentence. Okay. Before type of sentence, first I definition to clause. What is clause? In chapter 10 we are today. Now we are in chapter 10. Okay. Clause. A clause is a group of words that contain at least a subject and a verb. Okay. At least have one subject, one verb. Okay, subject, a verb. Okay, it's class. We have two kind of clause: independent clause and dependent clause. What is independent? An independent clause contains a subject and a verb and express a complete thought. من اندیشه کامل بیان میکنه. It can stand alone as a sentence by itself. به تنهایی خود میتونه یک جمله باشه. Independent. For example, globalization mean more travel for businessmen and women. Okay, it's independent clause because have complement thought mean okay or have an idea. Dependent clause begin with subordinates such as when, well, if, that. Example, when the sun rises. It's dependent clause. Dependent clause don't have complete thought, don't have complete mean, okay, don't have any showing idea. idea خیلی روشن واضح روشن نداره. For example, you see here when the sun rises. What mean when the sun rises? Don't have any complete mean. when the sun rises یعنی وقتی که آفتاب بلند شد چی شد؟ بعدش خب یک دیپندنت کلاز این معنا نداره. چی شد بعد از یا قبل از چی شده که وقتی آفتاب بلند شده؟ He came here اینجا آمدن when sun rise وقتی آفتاب بلند شد. He was here اینجا بود. He was asleep ای خواب بود. The bus station was full. bus station همه تکمیل بودن. when the sun rise این اصلا این کامپلیت نیست این ایده تکمیل. پس این میگه dependent clause. Okay, if dependent kind of sentence we have simple sentence. Simple sentence or have a simple sentence, one subject, one verb. Okay, at least one subject, one verb. Simple. Compound sentence when join two simple sentences together with subordinator, okay, or coordinator. It's compound sentence. Okay, complex sentence. A complex sentence contain one independent sentence and one or more dependent clause. Okay, one independent clause, one or more dependent clause. In a complex sentence, one idea generally more important than the other. یک ایده بسیار مهم است نسبت به دیگران. It's complex sentence. Okay, one independent clause, one or more dependent clause. Okay, complex sentence with adverb clause. Complex sentence we make complex sentence with adverb clause, with adjective clause, with noun clause. Okay, first adverb clause. An adverb clause act like an adverb, that is, it tells where, when, why, and how. An adverb clause begin with a subordinator such as when, will, because, although, if, so, or that, else, وغيرها. Okay, with this start. Okay, or begin. Here, see this example. Although this start with what? With although. Okay, although woman in the United States called on property خانم ها در ایالات متحده میتواند داشته باشد چی؟ property. They called on one until 1920. آنها میگه تا سال 1920 نمیتونستن رای بدن یا حق رای نداشتن. Okay, it's dependent clause. It's kind of dependent clause and it's independent clause. But both do become combination, make a complex sentence. Complex sentence with adverb clause. Okay, with adverb clause. Complex sentence with adjective clause. An adjective clause acts like an adjective. That is, it describes a noun or pronoun. An adjective clause begin with a relative pronoun. Begin with what? Relative pronoun, such as when, okay, or whom, which, whose, or that. Okay. Adjective clause. Men who are not married, who are not, it's dependent clause and it's adjective clause. Married, okay, or call it bachelor. و یکی ازدواج نکرده و چی نام مینامه و مجرد مینامه bachelor. Okay, it's adjective clause. Okay, adjective clause describe a noun or pronoun. Okay, and begin with relative pronoun with what? With who? It's adjective. But we have complex sentence with noun clause. A noun clause begin with a WH question, word, that, whether, and sometimes with this, if. A noun clause act like a noun. Okay, it can be either the subject or an object. Okay, میتونه subject باشه میتونه object of the independent clause. The independent clause. Okay. That there is a hole in the ozone layer of Earth's atmosphere is well known. Okay. Here are noun clause. Complex sentence started with what? With noun clause. Okay, with noun clause. But it's a dependent noun clause. It's a dependent noun clause. Okay. After this, we have complex sentence. Complex sentence has at least 3 clause. Okay, at least has 3 clause. At least 2 of which are independent. 2 sentences be independent. For example, I wanted to travel. It's independent. ما میخوایم سفر من سفر داشتم به اصطلاح. Travel, independent clause. After I graduate from college, it's dependent clause. بعد اینکه من after بعد اینکه من از دانشگاه فارغ شدم. However, it's sentence connector. I had to go to work immediately. It's independent clause. We have 2 independent clause, 1 dependent clause. The other example, I wanted to travel. I wanted to travel. It's independent. We have solid lines. After I graduate from college, it's dotted line to write it under this sentence. But I had to go to work immediately because I had to support my family. It's all to write it under this sentence, dotted line. Okay, but here are 2 independent, 2 dependent clause. It's a complex sentence. Joined by coordinative conjunction, okay, and comma. If you want to learn Join and Joy, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Bye bye.